Hey, loved ones. I wanted to just come on and say a couple of things about Israel. As I'm sure you are aware, Saturday morning they woke up and they had been invaded. There have been over 5,000 or more rockets shot. There's reports of more than 1,000 from reliable sources that I know. But they're reporting close to 1,000 on the news anyway, of dead, and Hamas has over 100 women, children, and elderly people that they have hostage. Um, it's been horror. They invaded a youth festival on the last day of their holy festival, holy celebration, and on Shabbat, and they gunned down hundreds of young people. They have raped and tortured women, children, old people, drug them through the streets, bleeding from their private areas. The hostages they have for sure have been tortured, raped. It's in the credo, the Hamas credo. They're a terror organization. So we need to be praying for Israel, but I wanted to say a couple of things because I have been watching the videos and seeing the reports, and I've just been weeping and praying, and it's been like terrible. There's a couple of places that you can go that you can support that are reliable, that I was able to look up on the Daily Wire. Had some stuff. The first one is Friends of the Israeli Defense Foundation. It's FIDF.org. It's Friends of the IDF. They are reliable. They're doing a lot of good work right now, trying to help with resources and what's going on there. The equivalent of the Red Cross is called the Magen David Adom. Their website is AF as in Frank, MDA.org. AFMDA.org. They are the equivalent of the Red Cross in Israel. IsraelRescue.org. They are an emergency medical response service, providing emergency medical response really quick. They're out doing all they can right now. IsraelRescue.org. International Fellowship of Christians and Jews, IFCJ.org. They're a reliable place that's doing work right now out there. And Ari Fuld.org. That's ARI, F as in Frank, ULD.org. Ari Fuld Project. Ari Fuld was a Jew who was murdered for just being a Jew, and he has a foundation. And so they're providing resources to soldiers that are going into battle. So there's a couple of places. I'll post them in the comments or in the link or whatever in the description. And then lastly, this is the most important thing that I'm going to say to you. I was thinking this morning about all the pastors that I watch, that I listen to. There are some of 5, 6, 7 different pastors that I listen to that I've been like, why don't they ever post anything on prophecy? Why don't they ever go through Revelation? Now, they still are super biblical. They go through the Bible. It's always Christ, Christ crucified, raised from the dead on the third day, you know? And so a couple of them I've been like, well, I don't know. But this morning I was like, I'm going to every single pastor and teacher that I listen to. And I'm going to all of their social media. Don't forget the reels, not just the pictures and things, but go to the reels, videos. I'm going to go to all their social media this week. And I'm going to go through everything that they have. And if they haven't posted one picture, one prayer, one anything for Israel in support of Israel, I'm done. I will not listen to them anymore. They have till Sunday, an entire week. They have a week. Not that they care about me. I'm just telling you, if you or your pastor or your local church or the people that are say that they're pastors or teachers of the Word of God on the internet, and they haven't posted one thing about their prayer for Israel or being able to communicate support for Israel. It says God blesses those who bless Israel. Like, if you're not seeing the horror that's happening right now, it's horrific. Some of the videos that have been coming out are terror. And if I go through my list of trusted pastors and by Sunday they haven't said something, I'm done. Then they're false to me. I'm just giving you that as a tip. You should go through the people that talk about Jesus and the Word of God, and you should see if they're saying anything. Because if they have a large influence and they're not proclaiming support and prayer for the God's people, that should be a red flag. Just letting you know, that's what I think. So stay in prayer for them. It hasn't surprised God, but it's just incomprehensible. I'm praying that that God uses this to draw the Jewish people to himself, to the truth of Jesus, his son, and that he crushes the head of the enemy. That's what I pray. Anyway, there are some places that you can go to support, some trusted places. I'll post them in the description. So anyway, I love you guys like a crazy person, and I hope you're having a good week. Mwah.